Hey guys and girls, Candy here, and welcome back to Doki Doki. I know you guys missed this Let's Play, but I'm back with some more of it, and I know you guys not everybody is really keen to the more action-packed Let's Plays with a lot of fighting and shooting and killing, destructions, explosions. I mean, good stuff. Whatever. Not everybody likes that kind of stuff, so I figured, kind of change of pace. I've been playing a lot of Momodora, and I know that gets a little crazy and hectic, but whatever. I also got some future Let's Plays planned. Castle Crashers with a subscriber who sent me a game on Steam. I'm actually really happy about that. There's also another game I'm trying to secure right now, which is called Genital Jousting. I know that sounds bad, but it's actually quite a comical game, and it looks quite cute and friendly, and it's about dicks, but it's really funny. I mean, you gotta look at... I know that sounds bad. Don't look at me like that, okay? I deserve darkness. Anyway, let's just get on with this, okay? This is gonna be a long Let's Play, guys, so I hope you're ready. Grab some treats, popcorns, whatever you got, and let's get started. So, last time I left off was Sunday, December 10th. Geez, that was a while ago. So we are in a new year. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. So last time we were looking for the person to share our poem with. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to get Yuri to like my stuff. So, I kind of want to read it to Yuri. So, I'm going to read it to Yuri. Excuse me, I burped a little. I just had lunch, so I'm a little gross. Okay, Yuri, let's go. Sorry guys if my voices might be a little rusty. I haven't really been trying for anything, so I apologize. But, things happen. Okay, Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ew. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Huh. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Yeah, I don't sound like an expert when I'm talking, guys. I sound like a fucking idiot. When I can't even read to you guys. I have such speech impediments. You have no idea. I deal with dyslexia, and this is the worst type of game. I can't do it. Okay, let me continue. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Why do I sound like an idiot? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calmly breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Click outside the poem area to continue. Oh. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I couldn't even read your handwriting, and I'm sitting over here on the other side. I'm supposed to be the smart guy here. What the But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. You can say that again. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. It's something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Cora. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go. Oops, I think she said the past. I clicked too fast, sorry. And seemed to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn? Eh? That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Solemn? Eh. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Oh, look at me putting on the moves. I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Cora. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Probably... Let's do Natsuki. I like Natsuki. Oh god, I can't remember how to do her voice. I'm gonna have to give her some dumbass voice, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Oh, I mean, that's... You're flubbing your lines! That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. The music changed. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. I don't know why that was. I don't know why I was expecting the ending to rhyme, but just when it didn't rhyme, it was so weird. But that's about it. I like that. And the music gets all fucking dopey. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Okay. Oh shit, that one's funny, guys. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the porn... Isn't the porn? Oh no. Oh no. What happened just now? But isn't the point of writing... Okay. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. I had to burp. Wow, excuse me. Natsuki, But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with... let's do Monica. Hi, Cora. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Until I'm more settled. God, I sound fucking retarded when I read. I hate reading. I want to die. You guys get to just sit here and laugh at me and laugh at how stupid I sound. Okay. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Cora. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Cora. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Fuck me, I hate it. I keep flubbing everything. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked out anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Ugh. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze of the nuances. What a word. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Wait. What the? Did I just read Monica for me? I did, didn't I? Oh my, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh my god. Do your own thing. Fuck you, Monica. Do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I am doing them so bad today. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of styles that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Right. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. All right, she's got a little bit of text here. Let me clear the old throat. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Have my mouse over the thing. It's just a hole. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's intense. Fuck, I feel... So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. I wish I could do that with my speaking. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, who should I say? Who else could I say? Ori, come on. This is a good poem, Cora. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you just wrote one. I don't really know what voice to give Sayori. Oh. I can't go that. I don't know what to do. I'm really happy you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Cora. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Oh, shit. I should have... No, okay, I clicked it. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? I want breakfast. Okay, I want breakfast too. Fuck it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. It was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! I love eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But the next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Well, I guess we're done. We read everybody's poems, guys. Let's continue here. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It really was! God, my back! Ugh, guys, my back hurts. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. No, buddy, you got it wrong. Everybody's judging you for your mediocre writing abilities and your mediocre speaking abilities because you sound like an idiot right now. Do you listen to yourself? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Cora did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Cora liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I said. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Cora appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice anymore? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself,
I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh! Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Cora started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Okay, so they both... I can't do that. I can't make two voices come out of my mouth at once. Sorry. I don't like fighting, guys. What's going on right now, guys? I don't understand. Oh, excuse me, burped. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Cora, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? For no reason, eh? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Cora.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cora?
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Is that what I'm trying to...
Just trying to get in people's pants here. Am I some perv? I'm not a perv, dude. Come on.
I know I want to play genital jousting, but I'm not a perv, so leave me alone, guys. So of course that's going to be... Oh, fuck. Help me, Sayori. I'm gonna go with help me, Sayori. I don't really want to. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Why do they gotta pit my two favorite people against me? That's so fucked. Sayori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Cora.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Ooh.
She got all mad.
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. Oh, she's crying. Oh no, don't cry. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Big and beautiful. Get it, Sayori. Sayori, Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah! It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't it? Isn't she? Isn't it? Well, Sayori, isn't it?
Okay, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Ugh. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. It was
a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Cora, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Cora, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Cora, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Alright. Oh god. Okay, so I gotta write a new poem. Okay, guys. Let's do another poem here. I'm kind of liking Sayori's. I'm gonna try to go with... Let's go with... Warm...
I'm gonna try to get in Natsuki's way here a little bit more. Wow. Let's do... let's just try to go for something a little bit more her. Clouds. Sunny. Let's go with ocean. Let's go with shiny. Let's go with fun. Let's go with kawaii. Kawaii! I'm gonna try to get Natsuki to like me. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Cora. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things that with you, huh? Anyway, meh. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Would you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Huh. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so, that only leaves the option. One option, okay. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Cora to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough in retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. Yeah. Oh my god. That's funny. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess it's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? There's, not its. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap. Oh my god! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? A cookie? Sure enough, the giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution!
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie? Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. It's really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers! But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez! I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the classroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay! She's probably just had... Oh shit, like, she's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I mean, flub at my lines. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? So you're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Ooh. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's cool. You should play some for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Or, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. God, I am doing horrible right now. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cora. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck.
thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related to by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
Okay, guys, I think the video is kind of trailing on a little bit. I don't know where to stop, so I'm gonna stop right here. We're gonna stop at Sayori talking to Monica, and we'll get back to their conversation later. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I know this was a long, grueling thing, having to listen to my disgusting voice this long. Most of you like these long Let's Plays and like peaceful Let's Plays. So anyway, guys, I love you guys very much. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful life. Bye.